think the meet was really exciting to see how the girls stepped up. You know, we went in podium situation, which is very similar to national championships. Had that feel, the girls had the feel that it was like a national level meet. Obviously we had great top 10 competition that we were facing. They just, you know, were really excited about it and pumped up, and you could see nerves on the first couple of performances, but then all of a sudden you could just see it's like a cloud lifted, and they just started building that momentum, and they just kept that momentum going all the way through every event. It just kept getting better and better and better. And I think, you know, for us to get, you know, a really strong road score against some great teams, I think it's definitely going to help confidence and just the forward outlook as we go on.
I think we went in to the meet just really confident, and our team meeting beforehand, everyone was really excited, and we knew that we were building each week, and we knew we had done the practices. So I just think it was an exciting atmosphere, and we just thrived in it.
The meet in Texas was a lot of fun. It was a really upbeat environment and a great place to compete. We're competing on podium, which is similar to what we'll see at nationals, and then also getting to compete against a lot of those teams that we don't normally see because they're not in the Pac-12. So going up against Oklahoma, LSU, and Georgia, that's pretty big, and to go out and have a really solid meet against those teams was a really big accomplishment for us. I mean, we went technically 28 for 28 because we put up 4 exhibitions on each event, and they all hit 2. And so I think it shows that our hard work in the gym is paying off, finally.
I think this meet is exactly what we needed to boost our confidence. It showed that we're not only capable, but we actually can deliver when we need to. And the meet was a lot like nationals. It had a big national feel because we're on podium, and there were big SEC teams, and all of them were top 10 teams. To go out there and be able to compete, and especially to beat a team like Georgia and be so close to LSU and OU, was just a big confidence booster. And I think that it's really just going to keep the ball rolling. We know we've said that we've improved every single time, so I think that's what we're planning on doing, and we're not going to get lazy. We're not happy with this, but we expect this from now on.
Obviously, we did struggle a lot at the beginning of season, but if anything, I think we used that failure as a wake-up call and helped us recognize the fact that if we want to hit in competition, we need to be hitting in the gym. And so we've been getting the numbers in, putting the work in Gladys Valley, so that when we go out and we travel to different meets or we're out in Gill, we can just trust our training and go out there, have fun, and do our gymnastics for our fans.
Well, I think the fact that we were able to go in and hit 28 for 28 is definitely huge for us, because that's what we've been doing or trying to really achieve, and as our goal is we just don't fixate on a score, fixate on everybody hitting their routines. And to go in there and finally have this happen, I think is fantastic. I mean, we were excited. I'm sure the fans are excited, the athletes are excited, and it's a huge confidence builder, you know, and to do that at the same time we're testing our depth, that made it even bigger, because we're putting people into a lineup spot that haven't competed necessarily on that event at all this season, and for them to step up and be a part of that and gain that confidence that, okay, not only do I have teammates that can come in and hit, I can also hit, and I think that's just huge across the board.
I just went out and did every routine to the best of my abilities, and I didn't really think about mile around score until after the fact, but I was a little bit nervous going into bars just because I'm not really used to it, but I had a good training, and I just felt confident going in, and so I just took it one routine at a time and did my job.
Kelsi's been more prepared for bars this year than she has probably ever, having coached her since she was 10. Being this prepared at this stage has been huge for her, and for her to go out and be able to put it together was obviously huge for our team, as we had Mel Jones out, was out sick, and Erica Alfiero was, had twisted her ankle, so those were 2 spots that I had in my lineup that I had to fill. Kelsi was prepared to step up. She did the job, obviously started us off really strong and kept that ball rolling. So I was really, really happy to see her make that jump so early in the season.
It was a lot like Pac-10s when I hit my bar routine. It was one of the best bar routines I've ever done, and so to even just stick that landing was just a huge accomplishment for me, and to start off that bar lineup strong was what I came in there to do, and so I'm just happy that I could do that for our bar lineup. So we built, and so the end of our lineup, like Stephanie and Michaela, could get those 9.925s.
I think it's great for Stephanie to be able to pull off a career high, especially coming off the Achilles injury last year and being in a spot where she didn't know if she, was going to continue with competitive gymnastics for this season, and all of those things that she had to contend with emotionally and make those decisions. And she made the decision that she was going to go forward, and she's definitely somebody that if she makes up her mind to do something, she's absolutely going to follow through. And I was completely thrilled to see her get that season high, and we can't just say, okay, we've arrived, we still have more work to do and little details with everybody, but she's definitely pushing forward and making fabulous strides.
Coming back from my Achilles injury, there was a lot of definitely doubts in my mind. Am I still capable of doing gymnastics? Will I be able to get back to the point where I was before I got hurt? And so going out in Texas and setting a career high on bars was just incredible. I mean, I've never ever gotten a score in the 9.9s before, so setting that 9.925 mark, it was really, I think, special, but also not just it's a testament not just to myself, but to the entire bar lineup, because in order to get that kind of score, it means that the 3 girls that went up before me, they did their job. They hit their handstands. They stuck their dismounts. And especially, we had 2 girls in lineup. It was their first time competing bars this season. Both Kelsi and Chelsea, they did an amazing job. So for them to go out there in that competitive environment and basically set me up, it's just, it's a testament to the entire bar lineup and to our bars coach too, John.
Living on the road for 4 weeks straight it's a huge crash course, I think, for our freshmen, and getting everybody to realize that, okay, I can handle my schoolwork, I can handle gymnastics, and then to come away with a with a high score and a 28 for 28 performance was, all of that combined, I think, is just going to strengthen our team as we go down the road. We come home after 2 more road meets, and we'll be home for a bit, which will be nice. That travel will give us a chance to heal up and not have to be constantly traveling on the road. We can kind of catch up with things as far as the athletes are concerned. And then just really get ready for postseason and build towards that and continue getting some scores so we can really set ourselves up for regionals.
4 weeks on the road is a lot, but I think that what makes it work for us is that we love hanging out and spending time with each other. And so yes, we're traveling, it's super busy, but we make it fun and we enjoy it. And I think you kind of, at least for me as a 5th year, I know what I'm getting into. It's competition season. I unpacked on Sunday and then basically repacked. That's just how it goes.
We traveled back this last Sunday from Dallas and gave the girls Monday off so they could recuperate and catch up with schoolwork and get back into the academic side of it and give them a chance to rest, recuperate, and get treatments. They'll train Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday will be off or very light. We'll train Friday, and then we head out first thing in the morning on Saturday. We'll get there a little bit early so the girls can rest and kind of unwind a little bit. We have a 2 o'clock in the afternoon competition on Sunday, and we'll be able to come home Sunday night and resume a regular week.
I am so excited that we are hosting Pac-12s and regionals, and then we have also the Pink Up meet coming really quickly, and so once we get through this away streak, it's just going to be fantastic to be at home in front of, honestly, some of the best fans in the nation. Can't wait to be back out in front of Beaver Nation.